Welcome back to Wembley Stadium for the second half of this FA Trophy final. It's Halifax Town 0, Grimsby Town 0. Goalless at the break. Not a lot between the two sides. Not a lot of chances, not a lot of quality. Let's hope the second half improves. And we're underway in the second half as Omar Bogle for Grimsby Town gets it underway, kicking from right to left, whereas Halifax will be kicking towards their supporters from left to right.
Yeah, interestingly enough, Grimsby Town were the first team out there by a good minute. Whether that gives an indication of who was a happier manager at the break, I don't know. But certainly, neither manager can be too thrilled with that first 45 minutes.
I think you're looking a bit too much into it there, Hal. He's had a good game so far, Sam Johnson. He's been one of the better performers as Halifax looks to break down his left-hand side. And a chance here. He's breaking down the left-hand side. Halifax are in to save. Oh, he can't tap it in. A fingertip save, it's still not gone. It's a chance. Oh, what a goal! It was McManus with the goal. Scott McManus, the fullback, who bent it into the top corner. He sent these Halifax Town fans into absolute pandemonium. Scott McManus has bent it, he's caressed it. He'd never hit one better in his life, into the top corner. Just after James McKeown made a good save. It's the now National League North side who are beating the now Football League side, Grimsby Town, by a goal to nil. Hal, what a strike, what a strike.
Yeah, it's an unbelievable goal. I mentioned the fullbacks getting forward in the first half, and it's Halifax fullback who's come forward and struck an absolute beauty with his weaker foot, I would imagine, playing at left back there. But it's all come from that run down the left wing. Number 2 for Grimsby Town, Richard Tate, he just completely lost his man, and that forced Aristot Nisala to run out wide, close down the wide man. When the ball eventually came in, they were outnumbered inside the box, couldn't get it clear, and that gave Scott McManus room at the edge of the box to pull out an exquisite finish and put Halifax in the lead. And I don't think Grimsby can argue too much about it.
Scott McManus' third goal of the season, and what a big goal it could be. That is just what this game needed at the start of the second half. Needed an early goal to spice it up, to get it going really, because it was a dismal first half. Just looking at the replay of that goal, Scott McManus struck it. It was a strange one. It didn't go in the top corner. It went completely over James McKeown in the Grimsby Town goal, and in the middle of the goal, it wasn't into nowhere near the corner.
Yeah, well, McKeown had rushed out to block the low cross, and he didn't get much connection on it, so he was still recovering and trying to backtrack towards his line. I think if he hadn't have had to come out and claim that cross and the defenders had done their job properly, then he wouldn't have been out of position and the goal wouldn't have come.
But the minute they're in again here, it's a brilliant run from James Bolton for Halifax. He's trying to pull it across, but again, Nisiale, he's had a great game.
He certainly has, and with the change, I think the main suspect has to be Monkhouse. He's really not had the desired effect from the manager, but they're playing with Nolan, Disley and Clay in the centre of the park. Will they sacrifice one of them and push another man up front? Or will they be 2-0 down before that happens as McDonald floats into the corner in the 6-yard box, but McKeown again dominates his area amidst a whole host of bodies inside, and he launches it out to the right wing.
I don't know what the Grimsby Town goalkeeper is doing there. There's no need to throw it out like that. He's thrown it towards black and white shirts, but the blue shirts around him as Halifax on a shot, he spilled it! There's a chance! And again, McKeown, nearly, that nearly came from his stupid throw-in. John Paul Pittman gets it back, looks for Bogle. Bogle out wide to Arnold. Arnold, lovely bit of skill. He sat his man down. Oh, it's headed clear. Comes out to John Nolan. He stayed down as Scott McManus there. He might have taken it flush in the face, but Grimsby have carried on. And Arnold's in here. The chance is shot. It's a weak effort on his weaker left foot, wide of the mark. But it goes better signs from Grimsby there, Hal. Better signs.
It is better, and that's exactly what Paul Hurst wants to see from his team so soon after making the substitution.
Just got the official attendance for today's two finals. Obviously the FA Vars final we played earlier, it was one ticket for 2 matches. 46,781. 46,781. I think that's absolutely remarkable. At first I was a bit sceptical about the idea to put both finals on the same day, due to sort of taking the limelight off the Vars clubs, for example, not having the day to themselves, but I've sort of changed my mind now. I think it's been a fantastic idea by the FA to put on the two finals on the same day. 46,000. It's a brilliant number, that, isn't it? Fantastic support from all four clubs involved today.
Yeah, certainly from a neutral point of view, it's been fantastic to see 2 matches in 4 teams instead of 1 match in 2. It really adds that bit of special feeling to the day, and it's good to see a few of the Morpeth Town fans staying behind and supporting. I don't know whether they're supporting Grimsby or whether they're supporting Halifax, but most importantly they're supporting non-league, and the more fans we've got here, the better.
Looks as though the man who scored Halifax's goal is going to have to be replaced. Scott McManus. He's limped off without the stretcher. I can't see any. Yeah, there's going to be a change. It's going to be Kingsley James, the man with the Triple H style ponytail, to come on. Kingsley James, a midfielder normally. I wonder if he's got a pedigree in him.
Yeah, you certainly could say, here comes the game.
Very good. Any more Triple H puns? No, I think that's it. It's Bogle. Can Halifax clear? They do dig it away. This is a huge 20 minutes now left in this FA Trophy final. Halifax lead by a goal to 0. Grimsby finally started to pile under pressure.
Yeah, they certainly look a different team as they control the ball. The second half has flown by. The first half was a little bit dull, but the goal sparked it into action as Nasila carries the ball forward. He's been impressive so far. He gives it to the right wing, shoots. What a save from the goalkeeper. Falls to the number 3, but he scuffs his shot. The ball cannoned out towards Robertson, and he couldn't make a connection on it. But it was a really good opening for Grimsby Town. A darting run forward by Nasala. He found the right winger, threw on goal, and he powered towards Sam Johnson's goal. He kept it out with his feet, and Halifax remain 1-0 up.
Yeah, Sam Johnson, he's made 113 saves this season. He's been magnificent today once again with a brilliant save. I just thought when Gregor Robertson came onto the ball, it was caught in 2 minds. It was a half shot, half cross. Richard Penniket can't quite conjure up something, but he's won it back. It's Penniket with a shot. He's looking for that top corner. He just leant back a bit too much and then curled it comfortably over James McKeown's ball. But it's a warning signs are there still for Grimsby Town.
Yeah, great perseverance there from Penniket to win that ball back after initially being run down by Nasala. But the earlier chance, I think it fell to Padraig Hammond, and it was, I'd have to say, Grimsby's best chance. But Johnson did well to shut down the angle.
I certainly think Nathan Allen's had a big impact on the game since coming onto the field for Grimsby Town. He's trying something different in that pocket. He's getting into decent area in that number 10 position. He's causing Halifax not major problems, but he's certainly showing signs of unlocking that door.
Just again then, in a matter of minutes, the ball had fallen to Robertson on the edge of the area, and he didn't seem to show any conviction. We've seen Halifax fullbacks show a great deal of conviction in the start of the second half and dispatch the ball into the back of the net when the keeper was out of position. But Robertson seemed to side foot tamely towards goal, and it was easy to clear in the end.
It's going to be a corner kick to Halifax Town. These set pieces are a big opportunity to double the lead. I think you feel how if Halifax get a second goal, it's probably all over at this stage.
Yeah, I think a second goal here would really knock the stuffing out of Grimsby. The manager's shown his card, he's made his substitutions. They've improved, to be fair to him, but if Halifax can grab that all-important second goal, I can't see a way back for the Mariners. And
with the call, you tired? You tired? Co-commentators yawning there. It can't be that exciting just yet. Just seen a Halifax Town fan to my right stand up with his top off, just waving his scarf around in the air like a madman. Still lead by a goal to 0. Back a short back pass there. Oh, nearly got themselves in trouble. Nessiala played a short back pass back to McKeown. And McKeown strangely forced it somehow back towards Nessiala. Very risky, but they got away with it. As Bogle, he's on this right hand side, looks to create something. A dummy on this right hand side. It's East with the cross into the box. And Bogle's in there himself. But there's a chance to break for Halifax now, and this is what happens when you push bodies forward. There's always the chance of a counter attack. And Jordan Burrows skipped past his man, but he's gone backwards. The fans are not happy. He's pulled up. He's pulled up there. There's 2 pulled up. There's a lot of cramp coming into it now. Is it cramp? Is it a bit of time wasting? We can't tell. Grimsby not kicking out of play, but Lee Mason has stopped it. What to make of that? Not a head injury, but the referee has taken the decision to stop the game.
Well, quite honest, I think that's ridiculous. You're stopping the game for no reason. It looks to me like he's taken a kick, just watching the replay here. He's gone to kick the ball and he's followed through into the leg of a Grimsby Town player. It's a contact injury. It's probably not a serious one. The referee should carry on playing. But on that earlier chance a couple of minutes ago, James McKeown, you questioned his decision making earlier. What is he doing with that pass? The ball's come back to him. Surely he has to put his foot through it. Instead he tries a cheeky little side foot pass back to Insala. But he would have looked ridiculous if that didn't come off. But thankfully for him it did, and there's still only 1-0 down.
Hammond wins a header, but towards no one. It's a blue shirt again, and Burrow, the chance for the counter-attack in here. He's in. He's clean to one goal. This could be it. This could be the moment. Could it be 2-0? Oh, it's another brilliant sliding tackle from Aristotle Musiala. Oh, what an opportunity that was. It was number 24, Connor Hughes, a substitute who got in behind. But Aristotle Musiala, he came from nowhere. To be fair, he's been one of the bright points of Grimsby today.
Yeah, the man of the match award has deservedly gone to Nicky Rowe, but if you had to give it to a player in black and white, Aristotle Musiala would be right at the top of that list. He's made last-ditch tackle after last-ditch tackle to bail out his team, and he did really well there. I've got to say it was a great ball by Jordan Burrow to see the run and pick him out, to put him through on goal. He looked like he was going to score when he was bearing down, and that at this stage of the game would certainly be it. But once again, Aristotle is there.
More like Aristotle. The goalkeeper's looking up. He's been given the nod of approval. The goalkeeper's going up. James McKeown. What a story this would be. Imagine the scene if the goalkeeper scores now. Absolute pandemonium if he does. It's going to be Nathan Alder. This must be the last chance. Nathan Alder with the corner kick. He's killed it in towards the back post. Johnson's come. He's got a hand to it. The chance here. He's not cleared. He's cleared off the line. And that could be it. Bogle touches. He lost it. There's no keeper in. They look to break. Bogle's going to bring him down. That is a cynical tackle, and it will undoubtedly be a yellow card.
Yeah, I think it was Sam Walker who made the all-important goal line clearance there. James McKeown was desperately trying to get back in his goal as Halifax broke. But it was, you've got to say, a professional foul by the Grimsby man.
Well, I think that is it. I think time is up. We're just looking at Lee Mason now. As this ball played forward, this probably will be the last kick of this 2016 FA Trophy final. Ball forward. No whistle just yet as the Halifax Town fans get ready to celebrate this famous win against the now Sky Bet League 2 side. Referee still plays on as Bogle plays forward. Could there be one more chance here? Arnold's breaking forward. He's driving at the Halifax defence. This could be the chance. Arnold's still going. No, surely not. Arnold! Oh! Incredible. Now that is the chance. He drove at the defence. He's been another bright spark in Grimsby Town's match today. Oh, coming off the bench. He drove at 3 or 4 players. He committed men. He cut inside and shot. But again, you're not beating Sam Johnson today in this form. He's been absolutely outstanding. The kick forward, and that is it. It's finished. Halifax Town 1. Grimsby Town 0. It's Scott McManus's goal, who unfortunately got off injured. It's his brilliant goal that has won this final. Not the best contest, I've got to say, but it's that one piece of sheer brilliance that has won it. Morpeth earlier beat Hereford, the favourites of the tournament, 4-1 in the FA Vars final, and here just now Halifax Town have beaten Grimsby Town by a goal to 0 in the FA Trophy final. Hope you've enjoyed our commentary today. That's it from us. Let us know if you enjoyed it. We've enjoyed it. 2 fantastic games, a fantastic occasion. We shall see you again next year.